I'm going to show how I finished the task given by the Cognifyz internship program, data analysis. So here they are given the task list, and there are level 1, level 2, and level 3. To complete this internship, we have the chance to choose any two of the 3 levels. So I'm going to choose level 2 and level 3. So coming to level 2, here the task is restaurant rating. On this topic, we will see 2 types. Here, analyze the distribution of aggregate rating and determine the most common rating range, and calculate the average number of votes received by the restaurants. So we are opening the Jupyter notebook, and here I pasted the level 2 task 1. So in restaurant rating, analyze the distribution of aggregate rating. So we have to analyze the distribution of aggregate rating and determine the most common rating range. So the rating will be 4.8, like 4.5. So in which range is most common, we have to find out. Okay, and we have to calculate the average number of votes. Here, in average number of votes, we have to find the mean. So average means mean, right? So just we see it clearly. Here we are importing the data. Import by as MP and import pandas as PD. So we are giving the uh, data's name as restaurant, which is equal to pd.readcsv. So they have given restaurant.csv and restaurant.c in CSV file they have given it, and we are reading it. So like we have to read in pandas, we have to put this code. Okay, pd.readcsv of restaurant.csv. So we have to for viewing the what to say data. So just we have to read just only 15 column in 15 rows, means this we have to put a head of 15. So we will get just 15 15 means, so 0 to 15, 0 to 14 we will get. Okay, and here there are this much of columns: restaurant ID, restaurant name, country code, city address, locality verbs, latitude, longitude, cuisines, currency, as table booking, as online delivery, is delivering now, switch to order menu, price range, aggregate rating, rating color, rating text, odds. So here we have this much of columns, and we have to complete the task using this aggregate rating, right? Okay, aggregate rating. So here we have to here we can see the shape of the restaurant data set. Here there is 9,551 rows and 21 columns. Okay, and we can see which are all nulls and submit and see. Okay, there is no null, but in cuisines there is 9 nulls. So we can just see it upcoming tasks. Okay, just we are getting information. So restaurant.info, by typing this we can get the information. Here not null value count will be here viewed here, and data type, which is the restaurant ID, is an integer, and the restaurant name will be object. Likewise we can view what are the data types is available here. And in this dataset, restaurant dataset, we can view particular column. Okay, aggregate rating column we can able to display as, if we type data type and column name as described, it will give us how many count, its mean and its standard deviation, its minimum, its 25%, its 50%, and 75%, and maximum value, like that it will view. So we are just rounding and value count. We rounding the value and counting the values. Okay, so while counting the values, we get 0 to 0, 0 to 1, like 2,148, 2 to 3, 2 to 3, 2 to 3 is 296, and 3 to 4 is 3,627. So this, which is the highest one. And rounding rating count, in rounding rating count, you can see the by IDX max, which is the maximum value, will be viewed here. Okay, and another method is we have to creating bins, and we have to create bins and labeling it, creating columns pd.cut. Okay, here bins is equal, we are separating the ranges 0, 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4, 5. Why we are here we are putting 3.5 means, actually we know that 3 is the most common rating, but we are splitting it to 2, so we can get which is higher. So bins is ranges, and labels is the topic of the ranges. Okay, here we are creating one column. So restaurant data set name, and we are typing the column, newly creating column name, and we are putting the pd.cut. So this pd.cut will segment the range and provide us the range between the column we put here. Okay, and here restaurant of aggregate rating only, we have to separate and separate the ranges, and we have to calculate, right? So this bins is equal to, that means labels is equal to labels, include lowest equal to 2. Here include lowest equal to 2 will, what will it do means, the least value, right? It will goes to the first range, 0 to 1 range. And in restaurant of so in the restaurant data set, range of rating dot value count we are taking like that. So here 3 to 3.5 is the most common rating. So in 3 to 4, 3 to 3.5 is the highest rating. Just we are viewing it in a histogram. Here, see, let us see, and we can see clearly that this is the, so 3 to 3.5, it's up to 2500. So I divided the aggregate rating into ranges and put it into groups. So I had done it here. Okay. And the distribution obtained from the ranges 3 to 3.5 is 2502, and the other ratings are viewed here. And I also created the histogram to visualize it. Okay. Hence, from the observation, conclude that most common rating is ranges 3 to 3.5 rating. Therefore, the most common rating is from 3 to 3.5. Most of the restaurants in the given data set obtained above average rating, which is appreciable, right? Then, calculating the average number of votes received by the restaurant. So, average is nothing but mean. So, calculating the mean here, it's coming like, so if we give the data set and with the column name dot mean, it will give us the mean. So, we have to see it briefly, means we have to give it like this. Okay, what's data set name and the particular column name, and dot describe will describe everything here. So here the count is like 9551 already we know. The main mean is 156 is viewed here, and minimum is 0, 25% is 5, 50% is 31. So here we are getting something remarkable. So maximum is 1934. So 50% is 31 only, and maximum is 1934. So we can I can explain it here. From the mean, I found out the average number of votes received by the restaurant is 156. But here the median is just which is a middle value. Okay, is just 31. Maximum is 1934 from 9550 restaurant, which indicates that the voting for many restaurants were very low, but some of the restaurant gets very high, which shows that the voting the restaurant are skewed to the right. That's it. In next video, we can continue with the task 2. Thank you.